Well, they look like golf balls.
Yeah, they do.
Sound like golf balls, right?
A little bit.
Those are hailstones.
Oh, God.
No way.
Yeah, severe storms in Texas didn't stop golf practice. In fact, kind of took it up a notch.
A lefty.
So there he goes, working on his swing, and he's got plenty of little hailstones to work with there.
Working on the short game, keeping that head down. Not sure about doing that.
Now, meteorologist James Sahara and Storm Track 8 weather.
I was saying.
You got to practice somewhere. Might as well do it on the brick.
Well, like I said,
I hope that's not his best 9-iron.
I was going to say, because this is some brick there. So whatever keeps him busy, you know, who knows? We'll be doing
And
that
where are
down the
those
road.
things headed, by the way?
Well, just.
There may be another store behind it.
Right on the neighbor's windshield.
Yeah.
Ah.
Not good at all. At least we didn't have any hail around here. We had some raindrops, especially for the southern half of the viewing area, but all in all, not too bad that we see. Lots of clouds, and we're going to keep it cloudy as we go through the rest of the night. Keeping it dry, too, as temperatures, which are now around the lower 50s, will be slowly cooling down around the low to mid 40s for overnight lows. And we'll expect to see some breaks in those clouds as we head later today. Okay, let's wind the picture out, show you the clouds around here. Here's the rainmaker that we had, system that kind of grazed some of our hometowns just south of the Quad Cities. That's now moving its way off to the east. Yeah, some pretty good showers and thunderstorms around the Ohio, even around the Tennessee Valley. That system's moving away. There is the next system we're going to keep an eye on. That is expected later on in the week, but there's actually another one right behind it. It's in the Pacific. That one is expected to be arriving sometime about maybe Sunday or Monday. So a very active weather pattern that we expect to see as we make our way into this week. But at least this system that we see here is pushing off. Now we want to kind of break these clouds out and hopefully give way to some sun as we make our way into tomorrow. So let's show you that with our future track. 10 o'clock tonight, still socked into clouds, and safe to say, folks, we'll be seeing that as we go through the rest of the night. Winds will be fairly light. Can't rule out a little fog out there early tomorrow morning, maybe in some of the sheltered valleys, but other than that, it looks like more clouds than anything else. Let's move the clock all the way to 10:30. Still stuck in the clouds, but then after that, we'll get some good mixing. And that's when we'll start breaking away from these clouds and give way to a little sun come tomorrow afternoon into the evening hours. A little bit of that northeast wind, so putting it all together, I think those low, even mid-50s that we had for daytime highs will be right back in our forecast come tomorrow. So 53 degrees in Sterling Rock Falls, Clinton, Savannah, 54 degrees over in Walcott. Maybe as warm as 57 in Mount Pleasant, 55 degrees from Wapello eastward as we go into Galesburg. And in the Quad Cities, at least 55 degrees I see for the daytime high. So not too bad. We just have to wait till the afternoon hours to bring back a little sun. That leads us to our weather system coming in later on this week, and we're still looking about sometime by Wednesday night going into Thursday. Good deal of moisture that will be making its way across to Tuesday. The earliest will be sometime about maybe late Wednesday afternoon into the evening, and then kind of increasing in coverage and a little bit of intensity as well as we get into really most of Thursday. We really won't get to the back side of this system as far as the raindrops are concerned until maybe late Thursday night, maybe just before sunrise on Friday. So this will give us a good deal of moisture in our forecast as we make our way into later on this week. Now, some of the computer models are actually showing some of those amounts can be over an inch. Of course, these are early numbers. That could all change. We'll definitely keep an eye on that, which could add up to, on average, maybe over 1.25 inches. Here is the what we call the American model that we have here, the GFS, and it's still showing some pretty good amounts of water that could be falling around here by the time the last of the raindrops end by Friday morning. And right now we're looking at less than 1.5 inches on that. No matter how you look at it, it looks like a good dosing, very similar to what we had just last week. Okay, lots of clouds out there for the night, but we will keep it dry, about 43 degrees for the overnight low, and then come tomorrow, we'll start off with some clouds, then we'll break away from those clouds and give way to a little sun. Temperature still looking quite seasonal with a high expected of 55 degrees. Then we start seeing those temperatures cool off, especially on that Thursday when we start seeing a lot of that rainfall take place. So no surprise, we'll drop it down to 46, and then we'll start drying out a little bit heading into the upcoming weekend. That's where temperatures will climb their way in the upper 50s. Could be seeing our next round of some rain rolling in late Sunday into early Monday. But looks like it won't do any harm as far as those temperatures. In fact, it may boost them up a little bit more into the lower 60s by this time next week.
You used your angry cloud on Thursday.
You know my clouds.
Thanks, James.
We all know your clowns. Still ahead, back to school.
The effort to get kids back in the classroom after a school was hit by a devastating tornado.
And shopping center failure. What caused dozens of escalator riders to end up in a pile on the floor?